If you're a Micro Four-Thirds shooter and like or feel the need to rig up your cameras, should you consider the Lumix BGH1? Due to the lack of a battery grip and decreased battery life of the GH6 compared to the GH5 and boss level battery life of the GH4, we're now forced to utilize external battery solutions if you want to shoot for any decent length of time. A power bank is the easiest solution because of the simple USB-C connection, but another way is with a V-mount battery. But what I've noticed is for the majority of the rigs, the battery blocks the LCD screen, and so thought to myself, is this where the BGH1 makes its entrance, and especially if you're using the camera for narrative work. The BGH1, for those who don't know, is Lumix's box-style camera which they released in 2020, and they decided to pick one up, a sort of a red Komodo, for the Micro Four-Thirds system. I found that I never really gelled with it, but I'm starting to realize that I was going about it all wrong and treating it like a box version of a mirrorless camera, and it's not. Like the Komodo, the BGH1 is not a run-and-gun style camera, and once you slow down the pace and in a narrative film set, the lack of immediate controls is what makes the camera so good. And because it's a low-light beast in any format, you can think more about capturing performances and not having to jump through hoops in order to avoid noise. It's also practically a Super 35 camera, by which I mean the 1.8 times crop gives lenses like the Leica 42.5 f1.2 the same field of view and depth of field as a 75mm f1.4 lens on the Super 35 sensor. Plus it has the same dynamic range as the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema cameras with better rolling shutter performance and better balance. I do hope Panasonic brings out an improved, cinema-focused and dare I say slightly larger version with internal ND, more tactile function buttons that light up like what we've seen in the S1H and full Vlog with improved color science. But what could be improved with the current camera? Well, it's already the cheapest camera to be Netflix approved, but I'd like to see maybe 800 megabits per second squeezed out of it. But you can always record RAW externally to a Blackmagic Video Assist or Atomos Ninja V if that's what you need, so it's not really that much of an issue, but obviously comes with an extra cost. As I've said, once you start to treat it more like a cinema camera and less like a box version of a mirrorless hybrid, then you'll appreciate how it doesn't get in its own way. Anyway, let me know what you think, comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.